Well, next week, Chef Doug Katz will open his newest restaurant, Amba, an Indian fusion restaurant based on the ghost kitchen he opened back in 2020. Our 3 News food expert Doug Trattner has your first look and reaction from Katz on surviving the pandemic.
1 year ago, you and I were in the same space. And let me show you some video, because I had to remind myself what this place looked like.
Yeah, it was a printing shop, really, with green walls and concrete floors and industrial ceiling.
It's amazing. Before we get to the food and the drink, so explain to people how this space works.
You walk up a ramp and you are greeted by the open dining room that you'll see. You'll also see a simple bar in this really beautiful space, and then you'd walk through a double door area, and that is Bar Amba, and it actually has its own entrance. It is a separate space. It has separate cocktails. You're able to get the same food. You're able to eat it differently in there. You're able to eat the same in there, but it is a different bar experience.
Describe what Amba was as a ghost kitchen idea.
Sure.
and how it might be different here as a restaurant.
If I can, I want to step back even a little further. So at Fire, our focus was a tandoor oven, an Indian clay oven, and so I loved preparing dishes using the tandoor oven, but we really focused on regional American foods using the tandoor oven.
You've always had incredible cocktail and wine programs. What are people going to be drinking here?
So Noah Biddle is our bar manager, and he created all of the drinks at Zug and at Amba, and really everyone will be blown away by what he has created.
A little more than 2 years ago, you and I were also on camera. You were talking about closing Fire after 20 years on Cleveland's east side. Obviously a low point in your career. Here you are about to open another, what's very likely going to be a successful restaurant. How does that all feel? I mean, it seems like it's a short time, right, between the bottom and here we are today.
Really, I think it's an opportunity for us in a way to reinvent what we had at Fire. And I feel like through the pandemic, through the sad times that we've had, this has been such an inspiration for me and my team, for Todd and our team, and I think it will carry us into the future. It will be such a bright spot for everyone in Cleveland as well. And if you've been at Fire and if you've sort of experienced that with your family, this is really the next step for us, and we want to bring people along with us.
Looks delicious, and much like Katz Zug in Cleveland Heights, Amba is focused on small plates and does not take reservations. It opens on Tuesday.